Hey everyone, welcome to 99.6 The Howl. For the uninitiated, this is an unedited YouTube vlog discussing everything Arizona Coyotes, and wow, I just gotta say, wow, I mean, this team is anything but lazy. Just seeing them, how they play over the past 4 games, and even over the past 6 or 7 games. They had a tough game in Winnipeg, but even in Chicago, they had a great effort. Picked up a win there, but there's so many stats I could throw out that just seem unbelievable. They seem as unbelievable as the stats in the first 5 games of the season when they couldn't score and they didn't get a 5-on-5 goal. So the season's been a bit weird, a bit seesaw-y, but I think it's all just going to regress and just be an average bunch of stats in the future. I'm so glad that Galchenyuk is back from injury and the team hasn't lost with him in the lineup. It's so great to see that his point per game, he's got 4 points in 4 games. He scored last night on a great effort, great unassisted effort by him. He probably should have got another assist on Panik's goal where he pressured the D-man and the D-man coughed it up to Panik and Panik roofs it. Thought he earned an assist on that goal. But man, I mean, Galchenyuk, Keller, and Panik are playing great. That relieves so much pressure off Derek Stepan, who scores his 2nd goal of the season, his 2nd goal in 2 games off a floater from his own end. Shorthanded as well. That's their 6th shorthanded goal this season. I mean, more shorthanded goals than power play goals. More shorthanded goals than power play goals allowed on themselves. So just insane stats. Grabner and Richardson are unbelievable. And it's just great to see this team. Great to see a lot of good players wearing the Coyotes jersey. I mean, when your worst player, when the anchor in the lineup is Nick Cousins, who scored 11 goals last year, it's so good to see. I mean, I remember when we had like 2 full lines of anchor players, just 2 lines of just terrible players who couldn't bury the puck, and now, you know, it's Nick Cousins, who's not a terrible player at all. But having a 4th line of Strome, Krause, and Cousins is great, and Tocchet is not scared to throw them out against anyone. You got Strome, who's amazing on faceoffs. You got Krause, who's a great forechecker, and you got Cousins, who tries really hard, and he's aggressive on the forecheck and backcheck. So, I mean, that's the 4th line for the Coyotes, and it's great to see. It's great to see. Standing ovation from the crowd after the game. It's deserved. In the past 4 games, the Coyotes have only allowed 4 goals, and I think they've scored 26 or 27 goals. It's crazy. I mean, yes, a couple backup goalies in Domingue for Tampa and Condon for Ottawa both played terrible games, but I mean, the Coyotes took advantage of that. They've never used to take advantage of the backup goalie, and here they are taking advantage. And even with Anderson drawing in after the 3 goals, Coyotes still put up the pressure. What I love seeing from the Coyotes is even in the last 5 minutes of a game that's won, like against Tampa it was 7-1, against Ottawa it was 5-1, they still played with the same effort and consistency. They were blocking shots, they were clearing the zone fast, they were protecting Rata. Just no laziness at all in this team. It's all effort from everyone. No one seems out of place. And when people draw in like Lyubushkin, seamless transition. I mean, you don't even notice a bad player on this team. I want to applaud Tocchet for just the outstanding system he placed, and just the players for buying in and not deviating from the system. I think OEL as captain, a lot of people forget that he's captain this year. Maybe that's got something to do in the dressing room as well. He just seems he's finally back to OEL. In the first 5 games, he wasn't OEL, I thought. And he's always a slow starter. But I think, I mean, with that goal last night, that was a confident shot. He just lobs it into the net. He didn't even try for that shot. He's got great eyes now. Power play, hopefully starting to click. They had 1 goal. Yeah, they had 1 goal last night with Stepan going in front of the net. But they got to keep at it. They're 3-0 on the homestand. It's been a while since they have a dominated homestand. and they got Carolina coming in. It's going to be a huge test. Carolina's a good team. So Cowboys, all they have to do for the rest of the season is just play their game, because their game works and their system works. 2 points out of a spot still, but they have 2 games in hand on Vancouver. So, and I know Vancouver's not going to hold that spot forever. They're probably going to be a lottery team again. They're young guys, they're producing, but they won't produce over 80 games. So Cowboys got to take advantage. And just a lot of good things around this team, and it's a great team to watch, and it's unbelievable to see where they've come. And the team that Chaika built and the chemistry that's starting with all these new guys that he brought in, and Ranta playing amazing. Who would have thought that a backup goalie would be a starter right away with unbelievable numbers, and just a lot of great things happening. Couldn't be prouder. I think that scared me. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. It's great. It's a great time to be a Cowboys fan. Please start watching their games and going to their games. It's going to be a great season. That's it. Thank you for your support.